Hi everyone, my name is Favor and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and click on the bell and so you get notification whenever there's a new upload. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made pork stir fry. Okay, pork stir fry is a very easy one. It's not difficult at all. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into it. This is the pork meat I'm using for this recipe. So you can see it's washed and chopped. Hope you guys can see it. I don't want it to be too big so that when eating it, I'll not start looking for a table knife and all of that. So that's how I like it. And this is the bell pepper I'm using. I'm using 3 bell pepper, red, green, and yellow. And it's washed also. And I'll be using 1 big onion. This is the onion. And that is the garlic I'm using. So I'm going to start by putting my pan in the gas cooker. Thereafter, I'll be adding some vegetable oil. You can use any oil of your choice. Then I'll leave it to warm up a bit. Thereafter, I'll be adding the chopped pork into it. Then I'll leave it to fry for about 15 minutes on a low heat. While frying, I'll keep stirring so that it doesn't get burnt. When making yours, you can decide to close it so that it doesn't splash because the chopped pork is wet. If you don't want to close it like what I'm doing right now, then you get ready to clean with hot water and soap after making this recipe. Then I'm going to come over here to chop my bell peppers. You can chop yours into any size and shape you want. This is how I want mine. Also be chopping the onions and the garlic. Making this recipe, you can decide to add ginger also, but I'm not going to be adding ginger in this one. Ginger is very good. If you have ginger, you can add ginger to it. I'm going to come over here again to give it a stir so it doesn't get burnt. Hope you guys can see the water is drying gradually. Thereafter, the oil is going to come out. Okay, this is it. Hope you guys can see it is ready. It's well cooked. The water is dried. So I'm just going to give it a stir, then bring it out of the pan. One thing I like about this pork stir fry recipe is that you can use it to eat anything. You can eat it like that. You can eat it with spaghetti, with pasta, with rice, with bread, with anything at all. It blends with everything. That's why I like making this recipe. It's easy to cook and it's also cheap. It's not expensive. It doesn't cost much to make this recipe. So I'm going to be adding the chopped onions. I'm frying it with the same oil I used in frying the chopped pork. I did not change it. Now I'll leave it to fry for about 2 minutes. Thereafter, I'll be adding the chopped garlic into it. Then I'll leave it to fry for a minute. After frying for a minute, then I'll be adding the chopped bell pepper into it. Give it a stir and leave it to fry for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can decide to close it or leave it open. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna give you the same results. This is after frying for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'll be adding some seasoning cubes, some curry powder, and some salt. Thereafter, I'll give it a stir. Then I'll be adding the pork into it. I'm adding the pork into it so that the pork can absorb the liquid that came out from the bell pepper. because I want the pork to be very soft when eating it. I'm going to close it and leave it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on a low heat. This is after cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes. Hope you guys can see the liquid is out. Then I'll be adding some black pepper. I'm actually adding the black pepper as the last ingredient because I want to feel the taste when eating it. I want to feel the taste of the black pepper when eating this vegetable sauce. I'm going to give it a stir to make sure that the black pepper blends together with every ingredient in this pan. As you guys can see, our pork stir fry is ready. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, consider subscribing. Hit on the bell sign so you get notification whenever there is a new upload. And don't forget to leave your comment down below. Bye.